Hey boos, in this video, I give commentary based on my opinion. Nothing is to be taken as factual. We are just here to have conversation. We don't expose and we don't sip tea on this channel. I'm giving you real talk straight, no chaser. Let's see if you can handle it.
Cause I'm a boss. I haven't done anything for you to be proud of.
Of course you have. You are marrying a man who can support you.
A lot of y'all gonna be upset, but it's the truth and you need to hear it. Black women have been saying, not me, okay, not on this platform because I don't hit below the belt. But black women have been saying y'all are conquered. Black men are conquered. And it takes situations like this for y'all to realize it, for things to start clicking in that head of yours. You know what I mean? Okay, it takes situations like this. It takes situations like LeBron throwing Kyrie under the bus. It takes situations like Shaq throwing Kanye West and Kyrie under the bus for y'all to realize how conquered you really are. And it's sad. It's sad that you have been this delusional. It's sad that you thought sleeping with white women, impregnating them and abandoning them, divorcing them, giving them your money. What else y'all been doing? Fame, signing your name to labels, signing contracts to labels for music records, signing contracts to the NBA, signing contracts to the NFL, and you thought you had some type of power? You cannot be this delusional. And so we are currently seeing how conquered you are. This week, I have seen several black men be held by their ball sack all up and down my timeline in front of the world to see. Now, we live in a patriarchy society. I am only as strong as the men that I am partnered with when it comes to this patriarchy society that we live in. And I'm embarrassed. We look weak. That's what it looks like. And I have to keep it real with you because it's like, how did we even get in this situation? Oh, wait. You thought that you were doing something when you got out here. You started getting you a little money. You started smelling yourself. You bought you some chains, some cars, some houses. You got you some hoes, started going to the strip club, and you thought you was doing something. And then when a black man got out of line, modern day, what they say, hey, boy, you getting out of line. And what did he do? Got smacked on the hand. What happened? Nike dropped him. Ooh, Nike dropped him. Hey, boy, that's exactly what happened. And do you really think any black man came to help this man in his time of need? No. And I'm not saying y'all had to defend this man in what he reposted, but y'all could have spoke on his character. Y'all could have did something, or you know what? You could have just made no comments, but no, you didn't do that. You had to throw this man under the bus. And so black women, when we have this conversation, do you need to put yourself on the front line? You got LeBron James, Shaq, none of them want to put themselves on the front line. So why in the hell should we? I wish y'all would get in my comment section talking about, we need to come together. We need to band together. Well, you need to get your brother LeBron and Shaq and come together and get on the front line because I ain't doing it. Y'all don't even work together. And this is just a prime example of how y'all are so divided as men. We are broken as a community. This is why we don't have no leaders. This is why y'all constantly saying things like, it's not all of us, or, I'm the good black man. Y'all are delusional as hell. Y'all are so, and you know what, black women, y'all can laugh all day, but guess who played an enabling hand in their delusion? We did. Oh, let's get into it. I saved the best for last. Who played a hand in their delusion? We did. for years, decades. So now we're in a position of being weak? Oh, of course we are, because we lied. It's similar to when you out here lying about having an orgasm and you didn't. So now he with the next woman, it ain't hitting because you lied. Stop lying to these men. It ain't helping them. It's handicapping them. It's making them weak. And I'm tired of seeing it. I'm tired of seeing it. So now, guess who's embarrassed in front of the world? We are. We are. As a community, we look weak. It is what it is. And then you got people talking about we need to come together and do what? And do what? Part of me understands why LeBron did what he did. He don't got no community backing him. The only thing he got is his family that he got to feed. Shaq, all he got is his family that he got to feed. He don't got a community backing him. He never did. And you want to know why? Because black men go around impregnating women, not creating families, not creating legacies, not creating structure, not creating a foundation. So when you see these men out here, they're not putting their neck or their wallets on the line. It's because they don't have a strong community backing them. These men sat down, they had the American dream. Dr. Martin Luther King had a dream. And you know what we did? We integrated with white people. You know what we did? We signed contracts with these people. So a lot of y'all want to come on here and y'all want to be like, I'm the black Jew. But who's your mortgage with, sis? Bro, who's your mortgage with? Who's your auto loan with? Who do you bank with? Who's your lease with? Who? What grocery store do you go to? This is the delusion that I be talking about. Like, what? If these men were to put their necks out here, who got them? You do? You got them? They come stay with you. They come live with you. Their whole family can come stay with you. You can get them a job. You can get them a mortgage. You can get them a banking account. You can't do shit. And this is what is so delusional about black people. You need, before you can go attack another community, you need to be worried about your own community. You can't go sweeping in front of somebody else's front door when your own door ain't swept around. It's broken, raggedy, and it's just a mess. So if you got a problem with this situation, you need to look in the mirror. You need to look in the mirror. And I'm going to be real. Let's really get into it. I'm going to be real with you. Okay? When it comes to this situation, y'all need to have some type of introspection, okay? Because a lot of y'all don't. And that's why this is why I'm not religious. I had to walk away from religion because y'all don't want to hold these pastors accountable for how they be preaching. You don't want to hold them accountable. You want to keep putting money in their pocket. They keep lying to you. You don't want to hold black men accountable. But you want us to rally up and do what? Y'all ain't built nothing. Y'all ain't organized nothing. Y'all ain't done nothing. And you know what? You're just taking up wasted time and space. It does not make sense. So the reason why I don't agree with this documentary, and I'm making it known and I'm saying it far and loud. The reason why I don't agree with the documentary is because you're not using any type of introspection when it comes to promoting the film. Do you know what it means? Did you watch it? Did you even watch the film? In my opinion, the approach in the documentary was not executed in a way that I could back. And the reason is because you guys took a one-sided view through a janky, may I add, was it janky, a janky documentary together and denounced the Holocaust. People are like, oh, I don't understand like how the Holocaust was announced. What do you mean? You just denounced that as if there are not people out here with relatives that are living to tell the story. Like, how dumb do you have to be? And then you are telling people that they are devil worshipers, that they worship saints. So you really didn't think that was going to promote some type of hate? Come on, black people. You can't be this delusional. You cannot be this delusional. It was not executed. It was not approached in a way that I can back. So yes, it's anti-Semitic. I agree. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And the reason is because they spoke on Hitler. They denounced the Holocaust. They worship the devil. Like 3 things. I'm like, wait a minute. In my opinion, the approach should have been argumentative, right? So you state a theory. Let's take it. And this is what I'll be talking about. Go to school. Y'all not even going to school, but want to put out a documentary as janky as it was. Take a theory, make a statement, right? Then you back it up and you argue it. Y'all didn't do that. What you did was you put out a documentary. It was one-sided. You stated all of these theories, and that was it. That was it. That was it. And then you put it on a white man's platform because that made sense. It's a mess, y'all. It's just I cannot. It just no. And this is what I'm gonna ask you guys. Like I said, it should have been an argumentative documentary. So you state a theory, right? And you back it up or you go against it, right? And you present an argument. But no. It was so far left. Too far left. Way too far left. Way too far left. Just way too far. And I'm going to ask Black people this. Okay. So how would you feel if a white person decided to release a documentary saying slavery didn't happen? How would you feel? Okay. How would you feel if African spirituality was labeled devil worshiping? How would you feel? How would you feel? Okay, so y'all, this is why I say, like, when it came to this situation, look at it from an introspective type of way. Like, it just was not executed. It was not planned. It was just all ego, arrogance, and entitlement. And you didn't look at it from a lens that truly made sense. I can't, like, and this is why, like, you know, when I was learning about, you know, Black people being Jews and all of this stuff, it was cult. Like, again, you have to adapt this cult-like mentality and mindset. It doesn't even make, like, you can't even use real logic. And that's why I had to walk away from the whole woke culture, Black, and then I had to walk away from all of that, because it got y'all out here being dumb. Like, I just gotta be real, y'all. It's just, y'all don't plan, y'all have no strategy, y'all just out here talking, and that's all you can do. That's all you can do. And you want me to stand behind that? You want me to put my livelihood, my family, and all of this stuff on the line, and this is how you approach it? It just was not executed well. It was not executed well. And then y'all loud. Y'all loud. And it just, I can't get behind it. I can't. Because again, you would not like it if somebody came out here and released a documentary with all these conspiracies and theories saying slavery didn't happen. You would not like it if they said African spirituality was devil worshiping. And then some of us still deal with that today already. You don't like it. You don't like it. So all I see Black men do is bend, bow, and kneel. Bend, bow, and kneel. Bend, bow, and kneel, and release a documentary, and then they expect for me to have their back. How? We have no resources. We have no grocery stores. We have no alliances. We have no military. We don't have shit. You're being delusional. And you need to rethink this, because I'm going to tell you now, it's not going to get you far. It's not going to get you far. It's not going to get you far. It's dumb and it's stupid. And the reason is because no planning was involved. Just out here spewing all type of stuff, not thinking it through, not thinking how it could put Black people's lives in danger. Just dumb. Like, it was not executed And the approach of the documentary was not done well enough for me to back. So I'm not here for it. It's that simple. Y'all can be mad all day. Y'all can argue. But Black women, please tell me, where you going to work, sis, if you get fired for promoting the documentary? Where you going to work, sis? Who you working with? Who you working for? What Black man can you go out and find a job for? Because we always in these relationships and marriages, and these men want to get upset about how we tired, we don't want to be feminine and stuff like that, but they ain't even in a position to take us out of collecting a check from a white man, but want to sit up here and spew this. Please, bye. Bye. Like, stop it. Y'all just as delusional. Ain't got a plan or a pot to piss in and a window to pour it out of when it comes to this conversation. Maybe you should work on getting that first, and then we can have a real conversation about it. Until then, go back to the drawing board, because this ain't it. And it's just the truth. Y'all want to, and listen, you know, when it comes to LeBron, the only opinion that I have regarding him is I just wish he would have said no comment. That's what I wish. I wish he would have said no comment. Because he did. He threw this man under the bus. Just say no comment, keep it moving. Just say no comment and keep it moving. Because he didn't help the situation at all. Like now now we're seeing a Black man being put up against another Black man, and he just should have said no comment. If anything, maybe he could have spoke on, you know, something else. I don't know, but he just should have said no comment. And you know, the truth needed. To me, honestly, I felt like the truth needed to come out as far as Black men need to wake the hell up. Y'all are asleep, delusional, and just a freaking mess. Take care of your family, build your community, and then we can come back to this conversation. Otherwise, shut up. Y'all sound ridiculous. And y'all need to wake up. Like y'all been asleep way too long. Black women been telling y'all and telling y'all what it is. You know what you did? Gaslit us. They here. And now we got to be embarrassed in front of the whole world. We look weak. Y'all need to deal with the reality. We look weak. And then let's get into it. So LeBron, he makes his message, okay? And I agree, in ways, I agree with LeBron James. And in ways, I just wish he would have just remained just no comment. Because again, they're going to put this Black man up against this other Black man. And I don't agree with that part. But this is what he had to say.
Yeah, I can tell you this. It's simple. Me personally, I don't condone any hate. To any kind, to any race, to Jewish communities, to Black communities, to Asian communities. You guys know where I stand. And it's part of the reason why I didn't air the shop episode, why we kicked that, out of the archives, because there was hate conversation going on there. And I don't represent that. There's no place in this world for it. Nobody can benefit from that. And I believe, what Kyrie did caused some harm to a lot of people. And he has since, over the last, I think today or was it yesterday, apologized. But he caused some harm. And I think it's unfortunate, but I don't stand on the position to harm people when it comes to your voice or your platform or anything. And so it doesn't matter what color your skin is, how tall you are, what position you're in. If you are promoting or soliciting or saying harmful things to any community that harm people, then I don't respect it. I don't condone it.
Considering Richard Jefferson, I sentence you to 500 lashes for conduct.
Before we can get into Dr. Umar Johnson, y'all, I just want to say this. LeBron is correct. This could have started a whole war and black people would have been super underprepared. Y'all don't think things through. And this is why I know it's coming from an egotistical place. It's not coming from a logical one. It's not. How can it? How can it? Kanye West, same thing, coming from an egotistical place. That was all about him. That was it. Kanye West made those comments, didn't make them comments because of us as black people, everyday people. He made them comments for himself. So LeBron ain't lie. He ain't lie. It could have put a lot of lives at danger. And who's to say it hasn't? Who's to say it hasn't? So I just don't, y'all don't think. And this is why I can't allow you to lead me. I would be a fool. I would be a fool. I think better for myself. But y'all want black women to submit to what? Y'all don't plan. Y'all don't think things through. Y'all talk outside of your mouth. If you really want to know what you need to do, build a stronger community. How can that start? By being in the home, go to therapy, heal, promote education among your boys instead of saying, oh, school is so lame. How about you change the culture first? Y'all trying to get ahead of yourselves and you know what you're going to do? Get caught in something that you can't get out of. Y'all not making no, y'all just don't work and make sense. Like, build a stronger community. Create a family. Create a legacy. Educate your kids. Educate your kids. Don't rely on the school system to do it. You do it. Build a culture that has morals, principles, integrity, cultural norms. We don't have none of that, but we think we have some type of right to attack a whole nother community. Make that make sense. How can you go and attack another community and your own community ain't together? Make that make sense. I don't get that. Then we are continuously divided. We can't even gather for holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas. Like we okay, I get it. You don't believe in those holidays. Great. But can you truly gather with your family? Or your auntie don't talk to your other auntie and your uncle got beef with your other uncle, or your cousin and them don't get along. Grandmama don't like this grandmama on this family side. Like, it's a mess. And y'all think we got time to do this? We could put in the effort to do this. We have enough unity to do this. That's what I'm saying. Focus on building a stronger community. That's where you need to start. And unfortunately, because y'all been effing off this entire time, sleeping with women, doing drugs, thinking fame offered you power, being in the strip club, kicking it with your homeboys, doing all this shit, wasting your time, you got to start from the bottom. Let's work on building a better foundation. Stop jumping ahead of yourself, skipping the line. That's what I call a sense of entitlement. Y'all always talk about women got entitlement, women got entitlement, women got entitlement. Y'all do too. Build a solid foundation. We not as a community, we all not on the same page. It's too divided. You got sellouts over here. Every black organization or movement that has ever been created in the history of American history when it comes to black people has always been compromised. Why is that? Black Panther Party, compromised. Martin Luther King, compromised. Black Lives Matter, compromised. Let's get that under check. Let's get that checked out. Why we keep getting to a certain point and then the movements that we create, they get compromised. How about that? How about that? We got too many sellouts. You can't trust people. You can't trust kinfolk. Why you can't trust kinfolk? Why is that? Like, sweep and focus on your own community. Like, clean it up. It just does not make sense. We lack unity. We don't have the same morals, principles. We don't have the same views. We are divided. It's every man for himself. And Black women have been dealing with this for decades. Then let's play this. This is why, as Black people, we are never taken serious. And the reason why we're never taken serious is because when it comes to serious manners like this, we think everything's a joke. We think everything is just for entertainment. We don't take anything serious, and we are seen as a joke by many. So not only are we seen as weak, not only are we seen as a joke, but we don't even have unity. Somebody said a non-mammies course. You know what? See, I'm done with you. Not a non-mammies course, something.
I'm becoming a Black man. Stephen A. Smith, I sentence you to 4,000 lashes for conduct unbecoming a Black man. Chris Broussard, Rob Parker, I sentence you both to 2,500 lashes for conduct unbecoming a Black man. Michael Wilbon, you fat, bald-head, no-neck midget, I sentence you to 3,000 lashes for conduct unbecoming a Black man. Snow Bunny Shannon Sharp, you're the biggest and strongest of everybody on the list, so I'm going to have to sentence you for 10,000 lashes for conduct unbecoming a Black man and saying that no Black woman can make you happy. 10,000 lashes for Snow Bunny Shannon Sharp. Who else we got on this list?
Okay. So Kyrie is supposed to complete this list in order to right his wrongs, which I feel like he should do, because I just told y'all why we are in no position to go against the grain. Okay. So he needs to go ahead and apologize. So it was reported that sources have delivered Kyrie Irving 6 items he must complete to return to the team. And I feel like everything on this list is doable. I think everything on this list it's going to take him putting his pride down, because at the end of the day, he needs to be logical about this situation. He needs to be logical about this situation. Okay. And I think none of his friends came to his aid. None of them. All the Black men in the NBA, none of them came to his aid. That speaks volumes. He is in no position to go against the grain. So he needs to go ahead, complete these things on the list. The sooner the better. Because he does not have a strong community backing him. If you're upset about that, you need to look in the mirror. What are you doing to help improve your community? What are you as a Black man, are you in therapy? Are you building a strong family? Are you out here cheating, running around, playing women, impregnating them, and abandoning them? If you got a problem with this man putting his pride aside to meet these things on the list, you need to look in the mirror. You played a hand in creating a broken community. If it wasn't you, it was somebody you know. Did you hold them accountable? No. So this is what he needs to do. It is what it is. And you know, what we're witnessing is Black men laying in the bed that they made. And to all the men that's saying, oh, it's not me, it don't have to be you. That's how this works. So the more y'all want to shift blame and all of that, it's not helping you. And don't expect for Black women to get out here and march and protest. We're not doing that, because when it came to Black femicide, where were you at? Where? Nowhere to be found. Oh, wait, you were the reason Black femicide was a problem. You, Black man. What we're witnessing collectively, Black men are receiving their karma. Y'all are receiving it in large doses, and it's loud. And a lot of y'all want to talk about the black Jews. Y'all don't even go to church talking about that. We are the Jews, and you're not even spiritual. When the last time you talked to God? When? When's the last time you talked to God? Then a lot of y'all talking about we knew this day was coming. Well, what did you do to prepare, sir? You didn't do shit. So now we got to see this man be hung in front of everybody because y'all didn't do shit to put yourself in a position for this day. Nothing. So he's going to be nailed to the cross in front of everybody. We might as well be back in shackles again. That's how this works. It's delusional for you to think that this wasn't going to happen. It's delusional. And if you try to fight against the grain any further, I'm telling you, it ain't going to get no better. It's only going to get worse. It's only going to get worse. So he needs to go. He needs to go back. He needs to recant his statements. He needs to apologize. He needs to complete these things on the list. And it's just, it is what it is. It is what it is. You can't offer the brother a job? Shut up. Y'all not offering no job? Please be quiet. Another point that I want to make is if you're mad at the Jews, please be mad at their community. They're strong. It is what it is. I also feel like black people are trying to make, this Kyrie situation another Kaepernick. Like they want him to be the next Kaepernick of the Kaepernick of the NBA. Do you not know that Kaepernick had to sacrifice his whole career? I don't think Kyrie should do that. And the reason is because he doesn't have a strong community backing him. And it's just the hard truth. Okay. Kyrie definitely has always been an outspoken individual. I mean, the man stood on not being vaxxed. They punished him for that. He spoke on Black empowerment, and they straight up forced him to apologize and suspended him until he kneeled before the public to kiss ass. So this ain't his first rodeo. I think Kyrie needs to learn from his past mistakes and how the community did not back him with the vax. They couldn't help him with the empowerment, Black empowerment conversation. He needs to go ahead and do what he needs to do for himself. Also, somebody said Black empowerment, but with a non-Black woman. Make that make sense. When I say I don't feel all that bad, I don't. I don't feel that bad. I tell y'all all the time, the best teacher is life, and you just need to live it. And these men are living it. Also, a lot of people are saying, oh, LeBron James, Kyrie stood tall for you when people made comments about shut up and dribble. I believe it was I don't know if it was somebody tweeted it. Someone tweeted it and said shut up and dribble, and Kyrie stood tall for him. And then when LeBron James, I think he had his garage door painted, the N-word, or no, it was on his house. He had the N-word painted on his house, and he was wanting sympathy. You guys, y'all not being realistic, okay? Y'all not. That's why I felt like when it came to LeBron James, he should have just made no comment instead of just throwing Kyrie completely under the bus, because Kyrie did stand tall for him when it came to the shut up and dribble comment. He did receive sympathy from the Black community when it came to the N-word being painted on his home. But I just really feel like a lot of you men, y'all want to nail LeBron James to the cross, and it's not fair. Like, y'all not being realistic. Y'all just not being realistic at all. And it is what it is. What do y'all want this man to do? Like Shaq, he has 100. Shaq too. It's like, I didn't agree with Shaq attacking Kyrie, calling him an idiot. I didn't agree with that. I did agree with him with the whole comment regarding Kanye West, because Shaq is a businessman. Like, he has $100 million contracts with these people. Do you not understand? LeBron James has contracts with these people. Are you in a position as a Black man to replace the contracts that these gentlemen have? No, you're not. You're able to, are you able to replace Shaq's $100 million business profile? No, you're not. This is why y'all need to shut up. Go back to the drawing board. And it starts with building a strong community. How can you do that? Raise your family, create a legacy, educate your family, create morals, principles, create cultural norms, create integrity, make education in boys cool again, and maybe we can come back and revisit this conversation. That's all I got for this video, y'all. So on this note, I will be ending the live. I hope some of you black women, if you do got a black man, sis, encourage this man to encourage their friends, to encourage Kyrie to go ahead and apologize and put his pride aside and don't be stupid. Because if I was Kyrie's woman, I'm like, hey, babe, the reality is we don't have a strong community. None of these people want to support you and back you with this. And so they done left you out here in an area where you just out here to dry. And you know what? It's just time to go ahead and put down your pride and your ego and kneel like we've been doing. Sucks, huh? There was a man that came out and spoke about how no one came to his defense. What's his name? What is his name? Oh, I forget his name. I don't know what his name is, but he a black man. If y'all know his name, put it in the chat box, okay? Because he went viral and it was posted to the Shade Room. But he said, I'm very bothered today, y'all. This is what he said. Black women, girl, we've been here, honey. We have been at this level of enlightenment for a while, and it's about time these men done woke the hell up. Okay, so he says, I'm very bothered today. No NBA player has outright came to the support/aid of Kyrie. Then King James throws him under the bus, thumbs him down. The man didn't produce the doc, finance it, etc. I'm sure he isn't anti-Semitic. You NBA players, weak as hell. Oh, okay, brother. So you think they weak too? Okay, brother. I see. See how divided we are. This brother over here saying they weak. Interesting. So that's all I got for this video, you guys. Like I said, let's revisit this conversation when you guys staying in the houses with the women that you creating babies with, marrying the women that you impregnate, and also educating your sons, raising your sons, teaching them anger management, teaching them that education is important. Okay? Teaching them how to protect women instead of harming them and inflicting, violence onto them. We got to start at the bottom. We got to build a better culture. If you want to do something, that's where you need to start.